bear with me. Jack Lucky, Michael Silverman have been my friends for over 25 years. And when I see them at the podium here today, and I see myself, the first thing that comes to mind, when did we get so old? We were the young guys. I stand before you today sprouting male pattern baldness and a good amount of gray hair. I still think of myself as that kid from San Jose. And the reason why we are here is that Governor Brown last October elevated me from Commissioner of the Superior Court to Judge of the Superior Court. I received one of the two new Superior Court judge positions that the California Legislature and Governor Brown created to help our court. So I want to start by thanking Governor Brown and the men and women who represent Riverside County in the State Assembly and Senate for their efforts to address our court's desperate need of more judicial officers. Let's give them a round of applause. As you heard, it was 15 years ago this month that I was sworn in as a commissioner of the Riverside Superior Court. But back in February 2004, commissioners were not allowed to use this beautiful department, Department 1, for a swearing-in ceremony. Instead, I had my swearing-in ceremony across the way at the Hall of Justice, Department 22. So the reason I come before you today is that I have a number of people to thank for their support on my elevation to Superior Court Judge, and I wanted to do it in the most public manner possible. Thank you to my friend Jack Lucky. I first met Jack, as you heard, back in 1994. We were young deputy district attorneys in the Riverside County DA's office, and since then he's been one of my true friends. You all know Jack as an outstanding judge of our court, but those of you who really know Jack, and I know Jack, know that he is always willing to give so much of himself in service to others. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I would wager there is not a judge in the state of California who spends more of his time in service to the community than Jack Lucky. Whether it's training other judges around the state, or attorneys, or serving on committees for the improvement of the practice of law, or doing his passion of coaching high school mock trial, no one I know is more willing to give up his time for others than Jack Lucky. Let's give him a round. Thank you to my friend Michael Silverman. I think I met Michael in 1993 as young deputy district attorneys, and throughout our 26-year friendship, he has been the one to get me to try new things, to get off the sidelines, and to be in the moment. As you heard, on weekends, we are often hiking with our friends Vince Fabrizio and Michael Quisnell. Silverman is the one who sets the fast pace, while I am usually the one plodding behind and bringing up the rear. There is a wonderful, positive, great energy about Michael. He is the life force to my moral center. Let's give him a round. Thank you to my friend Michelle Lee. I first met Michelle, actually it was the summer of 1990. I was a second-year law clerk at the Riverside County District Attorney's Office. She was a deputy district attorney. As you heard, she was also my supervisor at one point in the DA's office when I was in the Writs and Appeals unit. She has been a mentor to me throughout my career as an attorney and on the bench. In fact, when I am at a loss about what to do on the bench, when when some unexpected thing happens, I try to think to myself, what would Michelle Levine do? Michelle's returning from our court still leaves a huge void that we all feel. Let's give her a round. Thank you to my friend, Judge Gail O'Rain. Gail is the supervising judge of our family law courts and has been my colleague in family law and my lunch buddy for many years. Now you've heard people over the years have asked me when I would apply for judge, and I always gave the same response: I will someday. But it was Gail O'Rain who one day at lunch last spring said something to me that caused a light switch to go on in my head and convinced me it was now time to put in for the bench. And I'm not going to tell you what she did. Let's give her a round. Thank you to all my colleagues on the Riverside Superior Court, both past and present. I received so much support from so many of you. However, I especially want to thank Bambi Moyer, Joe Hernandez, Justice Richard Fields, John Binyard, Jennifer Gerard, Sunshine Sykes, Raquel Marquez, and Steve Canellis. I also want to thank Judges Chip Morgan and Dennis McConaughey for taking me under their wings when I joined the court as a commissioner in 2004. We are a community here at the Riverside Superior Court, and that community has touched my life in so many ways, even outside of work. For example, do we have Jennifer Gerard here? Jennifer Gerard's mother was the labor and delivery nurse for the birth of my daughter Maya at St. Jude Hospital in 1996. Maya was born with a cord around her neck. The delivery was pretty stressful. So, to Mrs. Gerard, thank you so much for all the work you did on the operator. Also, and she couldn't be here today, but Judge Irma Asbury's mother and my father both attended Chaffey High School in Ontario together in the early 1950s. I want to also thank the probate judges of our court, led by Supervising Probate Judge Tom Kiernan